So if you're Baltimore, would you rather have the C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson, or Will Levis,
Richardson.
those type of dudes versus Lamar right now?
I'm huge on Anthony Richardson. I'm
Okay.
huge. I'm one of these people. Like I've drank the Kool-Aid. Like
That's cool. That's cool. You don't want to drink the Kool-Aid always though,
I've drank
but
the
that's
Kool-Aid.
fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Did nobody else see what I seen?
Is
That's
but is that guaranteed to be better than what Lamar is?
He looked like Lamar mixed with Cam.
It could look like a lot of things. But we
I
know
just-
what
He was
Lamar
not Cam at
is.
college.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. We know what Lamar is. We
I
even
felt
know what
like-
Lamar was in college.
We do, and that's still Lamar.
When did we feel like that about Anthony Richardson until he took his shirt off and ran fast?
I will say
Well,
this, and I said
we
this
know
to you,
he's
Buzz. He
athletic.
definitely has a throwing release, just like
Bro,
Mahomes.
He does. Like
Shirt off and
he
ran
has
fast.
intangibles.
I
But
was
we're
amazed.
talking about, are you a quarterback that's consistently delivering what I need? Not give me a 30-second clip that's going to wow me. You give me what I need at that position.
Did you see the 4.5?
4.4 actually.
Yo,
4.
did we
you
not
see
know? Did we not know he was fast, TG, prior to him running at the combine? That's all I'm asking.
I didn't know he was that fast.
Did we not know he was fast, athletic, with a strong arm prior to the combine?
All the QBs
We
were
didn't-
fast this year. You see that? A
They-
lot of those
they
dudes
low-key
run like
did,
4.5s
though. They
and
low-key
stuff.
did though. Yeah. But like,
Man.
I don't think any of us were surprised by Anthony Richardson being a great athlete.
He's still around when Pittsburgh comes up.
Oh, come
Oh
on.
my
Don't
god!
do it. Come
Oh
on.
my god! Here you
TJ,
go.
come on.
Oh lord!
If he's still around when Pittsburgh comes up,
Come on.
they should ask some questions to him. Just
Yo, what?
Come
or
on,
you
dude.
can't run this offense.
Come on, dude. Why'd you have to do that, dude?
You sure you can't run this offense?
Yo, why are you like this,
Like,
bro?
they could get to the
Why
tight end.
are you like this, TG? Why are you
Man,
like this, bro?
Beautiful. Did
Can't
y'all
get on
not
board with
see
that.
I said, yo, if he's sitting there, real Sib T, hey.
Oh man,
I got to at least call. I got to at least see what. Man, how
I
you
just
how you
gotta
feel
make
about
sure.
how you feel about Matt Canada? All right, he got some
Yeah.
SEC ties. He was at LSU once upon a time. Like that's got to count for
Never been
something.
to Pittsburgh? Like, I don't see how he does it. Like, I don't know, man. That's pretty.
Dude, he threw like 50% completion rate in college.
Man, we'll work on it.
Oh my god.
Work on that.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I think he has this. He
has
could have this
all the
amazing ceiling,
intangibles. He
but
does.
TG, you're talking like next Mahomes here.
Man, it just felt like. Did y'all not see it run? Was it just me?
All right. Serious question. What's the big difference between Anthony Richardson coming out versus Malik Willis coming out?
Major difference.
Outside of the hype part, what's the
Yeah,
difference?
I think Richardson's like Malik on steroids.
You don't
That's
see-
all I'm saying. I
Why?
feel like they're the same, just in a bigger body, like more athletic, but it's still the same conversation.
Listen to what you just said. Bigger body, more athletic. But it like.
But
no,
it still has
don't
to
do that.
develop
Don't do
in
that.
terms of
Don't do
like
that.
the
Don't do
quarterback.
that.
Come on, bro.
Literally-
TG,
Bro, you literally
TG.
just said
TG.
bigger body, more athletic.
That's
That's everything I'm looking to say.
that I didn't say better quarterback, more consistent throwing motion, footwork consistent, reading coverage. I ain't say none of that. I ain't say none of that. He has a strong arm. He has a
He's got a
super strong arm. Yes.
You know who he reminds me of?
Let me hear it.
It's this dude in Buffalo.
That's cool. And that's
Josh
fine.
Allen.
That is fine. But Josh had to develop into that.
Yeah, he was
I
no
got
slam
time.
dunk.
Yeah, it was no slam dunk.
Could you imagine that backfield
No,
With-
hey, look, if it
with 6'5" and with the big Najee next to it?
We're back on this. Come on, I thought we went past this.
Could you imagine the size back there in November?
Yo,
I think that would take Najee's level up.
why
I really think because
are you?
go
I
back
can't.
hours and whatnot. Like
I
that
love
would feel like
my dog
that
say,
would
"Yo,
feel like
bring him here.
This is tough.
Just bring. Not. No. We told bring him here. Bring him here. That's what we said. Bring him here. Him and Najee.
TG forgot about that apology for me, son. We're gonna have to send him another one at some point next season.
T,
No.
we got our quarterback for right now, at least for the next year. At least for the next year, we got our guy.
If he goes to
You
Baltimore,
can't go back to back quarterbacks first round. We can't do
why
that.
not? Why
We
not?
can't do that. We
Didn't
can't.
Arizona do it?
You can't. Listen, I was a part of that dysfunction out there. You don't need to be doing that type of stuff. All right, it's bad for business. It's bad for business.
Didn't Arizona do it?
Listen, AZ paid Bradford. Was it? Bradford at the time, was it like 20
Bradford got
something?
picked.
He got something stupid to go out there, and then they drafted Rosen that same draft 10th overall, and then turned around the following year and went Kyler Murray. We don't want to follow that model though, man. That is not a just from a person who's been out there. You don't like that model like that. It ain't the model you want.
That's not the prototype.
That ain't what we want right there. That ain't good for business.
I understand that.
But Richardson is your guy though.
Man,
You like him the most? Is that what you're telling me?
you didn't watch it run.
I what, bro?
I think he's worth the first round pick, or worth the look as the prospect for sure. You're talking like slam dunk here, like slam dunk pro quarterback.
I see a great athlete, man. He's a great athlete. He has a ton of intangibles. If you feel
They
like you
love
could,
football.
if you feel like you could get him in there and coach it up and refine it,
Like he's the perfect guy for
Yeah.
Seattle to draft, maybe.
because you already
Put
have
him
a
behind
Geno.
Geno Smith.
Right.
Basically, do a Mahomes year,
Yeah.
right? Sit behind for a year, or do what Jordan Love did up in Green Bay.
Yeah.
I think he's perfect for a lot of places.
Like if I'm Seattle, I'll bring him in.
Detroit,
Seattle, I'm bringing him in.
If I'm
Vikings.
Pittsburgh, I'm in.
How does that dynamic work though? You just moving right on. You saying
on,
like
dude.
that's a headshot.
come on,
But
dude.
Geno-
I thought you
Geno-
had faith in KP.
Gino,
Come on.
you're the bridge quarterback. We just paid you. We didn't break the bank, but you know you're the guy for the next year and a half. And then we're gonna turn it over. You
I
can't
think
can't pull that in Pittsburgh.
That's something it's gonna be something like that.
Wait, is this your prediction?
It's gonna be something like that. I can see him going to Baltimore. If he's around when Baltimore's up, Baltimore's
Me
gonna
too. I can see that,
Yeah.
but only because of this situation with Lamar right now.
Yeah, I can see him going to Baltimore.
Not the
I really-
Steelers. We're,
But granted though,
we're
I don't-
KPA, bro.
But also, he's not gonna play anytime soon in Baltimore. They got a Pro Bowler on the roster, Tyler Huntley.
He won't play no time soon in Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay. So it's a long game. Is what you're trying to tell me?
I'm saying, man, if you get a chance to see him, I just think you ask him a couple questions. Like that's a
I'm asking though, if he is on the board at 17, Anthony Richardson, Joey Porter Jr., and we'll throw Broderick Jones, the tackle from Georgia. All right, those guys are on the board together. You going with Richardson over the corner and over the tackle?
yeah.
I need to know, man. How much do you
I
love
wanna
Anthony
see
Richardson?
I want to see
How much
Green
do
Bay
you love
draft
him?
a quarterback, and they had Aaron Rodgers. So I'm just saying,
So if Green Bay can do it with the MVP, then anybody can do it. That's what you're trying to tell me.
MVP of the league, anything's possible. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You feel that?
No, I definitely feel if that's the premise of this thought, then I do get that. I can understand
that
that.
was Rodgers late in his career. He was coming off a down
And
year
he was
too.
playing
New
that
regime.
game. He was playing the game like he
LaFleur.
always does. Yeah, you didn't know if he was really happy or was he disgruntled? Was he trying to come back or was he going to retire?
Whereas KPA, you literally drafted in the first round last year,
Yeah.
and you saw him have success.
He ended arrow pointed up.
I feel that. This boy's arrow sky high.
But how though?
I feel like this is
How
internet.
though, bro? How?
This is electricity before electricity.
Oh my! I feel like you believe it
Drinking
all.
the Kool-Aid.
Man, I feel like y'all selling me on all these intangibles, all the other stuff except what I need. I need the quarterback to have better completion percentage than 53%. That's what I'm saying. Can I get something better than that? I know he got all these intangibles.
Them receivers weren't catching it. I feel like you put that with man. Him at 14 will look nice.
Can he get it in 14's direction though? Pickett's been throwing those ropes to 14 on the dot.
Richardson is going to rocket that ball out there.
He's got a cannon.
It ain't a lot of touch on it though. It's definitely a cannon. It's a jugs machine though. There is zero touch on that. There ain't no. Can you get it over the curl flag? Get it. You know what I'm saying? Then sit it out there. Can you get it over this defender that the guy that's running that tempo to get it over him? But inside that's it. He ain't doing that. He throwing that thing 150 miles an hour on a rope.
He is. That's who he is right now.
That's what Allen was too. Allen did eventually develop the touch.
It took Allen 3 years to develop though.
I can work with that.
Okay.
And did you keep not mentioning the 4.3 at 245? Why you keep forgetting to say that?
All right. So is he Justin Fields? Is that what you're telling me? He's Justin Fields in Chicago.
Oh, that's disrespectful.
Justin Fields that's Justin Fields right now. Justin Fields is 4.3. He's 4. He got a strong on 4.3. He don't read it all the way. He ain't got the best touch, but he could take off and run. That's Justin Fields, man.
Cam Newton with Lamar Jackson escapability with a Josh Allen arm.
Yo, where are you?
Wait, bringing up Justin Fields is disrespectful to Anthony Richardson.
No, don't do that. What? He's definitely not in that. He's not in that combo.
Justin Fields ran for 1,000 yards last year.
Justin Fields was a better college quarterback than Anthony Richardson also.
Man.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Oh, my God.
Was a quarterback, like, we're not going to do that.
Yo, what are we talking about? Yo, are you... So, hold on. You're telling me Anthony Richardson was nicer than Justin...
Over Bryce, yes, I'm drinking Kool-Aid.
Oh,
my gosh.
Hold on. What team... So, if you're the Texans, you're taking him.
Yes.
Taking him at number 2.
I'm starting the franchise.
Oh, my God.
If I'm Houston, I'm starting the franchise like that. Like, let's get this thing going.
What?
Yes. He's serious.
All right. We got to talk about this one. All right. We diving into this. All right. So why Anthony over CJ Stroud? Let's start there. Is it just the speed? Or is it the speed? It's got to be the speed, right?
Hold on. You're forgetting the power with the speed. 6'5", 245. 4'3".
I'm just wondering why Florida didn't win more.
That's a truck. We at work.
Hold on. Deke brought up a great. Hey, Deke, could you say what you said, man?
I'm just wondering why Florida wasn't winning more.
I mean, because surely at the collegiate level, I mean, something like that, if it's going to give NFL guys issues, that's practically unstoppable at the collegiate level.
Bro, zone read him to. He's got some highlights. He got some SC type plays.
He has some plays. We talking about quarterback. I need a quarterback.
I've seen Les get more.
Because you're selling me on Justin Fields is what it sounds like.
I've seen Les get more.
You selling me on Justin Fields. That's what this convo sounds like right now, man.
I think he's more than Justin Fields. I think he's way more than that. He's got the
higher ceiling.
Yeah.
He's got the higher upside.
But what have we seen to give you that? We know he has a strong arm, but why do we feel like he's going to be better than where Justin Fields is?
He's got a strong arm. I just don't know the intangibles. Okay. I don't know if he loves football. I can't get you that. I don't know if he loves football. If he loves football, 6'5", 245.
If he loves it, then you think he can develop. Sure.
Yeah, I think he's all there. I think it's all there. I don't think you lose your job drafting it.
Of course you don't lose your job. It's safe. It's a very safe pick. You make if for the people that wanted to do Malik Willis last year that passed on Malik, this is the one that you do because you say I can justify Florida. I can't justify Liberty.
If this was Malik, he would have been in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but you couldn't justify would it be in Liberty. All right, fair.
Forget the Liberty. You're not talking about 6'5", 240 wheels. Big arm. You're not. They're not even the same player. Not the same.
I mean, we did talk. We
terms
did talk
of-
Malik to Pittsburgh because we signed Mitch. So it was
yeah.
the theory we're talking about
something in
with
the
Seattle.
start song.
You have Mitch, and you bring in like an upside guy.
Well, why don't you say it then? Well, why don't you say it then, TG? Don't you
You
hold
know what I was
unless you
saying.
unless you're gonna get it.
something.
Listen, unless you're gonna get us fired or canceled or like where we can't go outside. Other than that, you can say what you want. This is you too. We good. All right. So what you want to say, man? Go ahead and say it. Let's hear what you got to
This
say.
was here last year, and the pick was up, we wouldn't be having this conversation. That would be like, oh, we got our.
I don't know.
guy.
I don't know.
So if
I think we still take Pickett.
All right, no, you don't. No, you don't.
I do. He's a better college quarterback.
No, he's not.
Pickett versus Richardson.
I like the 6'5", 245, jumped over people. Run.
He's got upside, but like I don't know. I
Statistically,
think
that's like saying
statistically, Kenny was the better quarterback statistically. In terms of pass statistics, passing yards, touchdown, interception ratio, completion percentage, he checked all of that off. But in terms of upside and tangibles, yeah, that's the Anthony Richardson part. But that was the conversation with Malik Willis versus Kenny last year. Kenny, better floor, maybe not as high of a ceiling because he doesn't have the athletic traits that a Malik had. So with Richardson, it would be a similar conversation of, do you take the rawness, but you know how talented he is and think that you can develop it, versus Kenny, where you're going to feel confident this guy can come in and just have a higher floor where you don't have to feel like this guy can be boom or bust per se. Kenny has already shown that he could be a good quarterback. We just want to see how good can you be. Richardson, we don't know if he's going to be good, but he also has the trait that could potentially be elite also.
Sure.
I mean, but this excitement for the Anthony Richardson, though, I'm just like, yo,
I feel like with how we picked Pickett last year, with all the QBs on the board,
yeah,
he fell to us. It was like immediate too. We put our pick in,
yeah,
and then hearing Colbert and Tomlin talking about why they picked him afterwards and saying, I think they said they had him like top
that was
3
our
or
guy.
5
Yeah, he said that was
on
our
the whole
guy.
board.
Yeah.
I think they would have went with Pickett, just how they viewed him.
But this TG does bring up a good point, because if Malik Willis was the only comp, Malik definitely athletically isn't Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, like we said,
I think
Malik
that's-
Willis on steroids, right?
That's
right.
a big difference. So it's just hard to go back and think on it though like that, because
I think we would have been talking about why it would have made sense to take Richardson because us signing Mitch and having him sit behind. Because that was every reason why we were talking about Malik Willis. It's just that I think how the Steelers viewed Pickett is different from how we would have been talking. I think they really valued Pickett and what he did at college.
I get you. I'm with you. I think this conversation is a little bit different, because I think this guy's a little bit better than. I think he's going to be a better pro than college play. Remember, I told you that.
all right, no, fair enough. Is he the best quarterback in the class?
I think he'll be the best in this class.
All right,
I think that's my pick.
fair enough then. Fair enough.
I think it's all there, and I know you know it's hard to judge.
The thing is this.
I don't know how much he loves football. I can't judge that.
Like, I like his game, but at the same time, when we're talking about these quarterbacks, obviously we got to split hairs. And I don't know, man. I lean a little bit more towards I want more consistency, more productivity.
I get that.
You know, as a man, he used to tell us about that potential versus productivity. You know the difference, man. One to get you fired, bro. One would get you fired.
That's why I said I don't think. I'm with you. You can't judge off that potential. I'm with that, but I just think it's like you don't see these don't come out every year.
Oh, it doesn't.
I'm seeing what you're seeing, because as soon as I saw his highlights, I said this multiple times. He throws just like Mahomes, and then he's faster than Mahomes.
But he's
bigger than Mahomes.
He looked like Cam, but he throw like you say, he throw like Pat. I like the Josh comparison because I'm like, yo, he got a rocket on him. Absolutely. He does have the Lamar. He's more of the Lamar elusiveness than the Cam Newton elusiveness. But it's like when he gets to running, you can see he can go. So it's like I get all of that. I do.
What if Sean Payton gets a hold of him? Like,
They don't got any
You know
picks.
what I mean? I'll start some drama, but you know, I'm just giving you some examples. Like, it's some coaches that like, man, that's a weapon.
That's what the Niners were thinking with Trey Lance.
I feel that. But
They
I
still
think
thinking it?
They still thinking it.
I think they like Purdy a little more.
They still
We
thinking
talked
it.
about this. They still they're still thinking it. They let Garoppolo leave, who had just took them to the Super Bowl.
All because of that potential. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, so,
Hey, potentially get you fired. It will get you fired. Now, be careful. Be careful.
I do feel it. I do feel it.
Yo. So you got Anthony. I didn't know you felt that strongly about Anthony Richardson, man. I'm low-key surprised.
I fell in love with him.
He seen it with no shirt on and was like, that's the one.
Like, did y'all not see what I seen?
Man, don't fall for the South Beach trap, man. Don't you do it. Don't you fall for the South Beach trap, man. Don't you do it, bro.
I watched him move. I watched him run.
You seen it come out the water and was like, oh, that's the one. She can't cook. She can't clean. You like, bro, she got potential, though.
I'm never
I can teach her. I'll teach her how to cook. She good. Call the wife. I ain't coming back. Jesus.
It was good. I'm never coming home.
Yo.
I'm never coming home.
Something wrong with you, bro. There's something wrong with you, man. All right. Okay.
No, I'm a fan.
Okay.
I'm a fan.